So, a very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. And we are still recovering from what was a chaotic quarterfinal of the FIFA World Cup 2022. You saw Morocco create history by beating Spain. And now you've seen Portugal without Cristiano Ronaldo thrash Switzerland 6-1. But it is on Ronaldo that we will begin our morning wrap today because Cristiano Ronaldo has been linked to a move with the Saudi Arabia club Al Nasser. Is he really going to go there? Because remember, Cristiano Ronaldo is a free agent now after he terminated his contract with Manchester United. But according to the latest reports that we got, Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Al Nasser in Saudi Arabia has not yet been confirmed. That is what sources close to Cristiano Ronaldo have said. Remember, these are very tough times for Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way. He has not been in the best of touch, if we may have to look at it. The Manchester United saga, plus the unsavory remarks that he did when he was substituted, all that contributed to a pretty messy situation. I don't mean Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo, will he be able to move to Al Nasser in January? Because remember, it has been reported that he's inked a 2.5 year deal with the club. Whether he makes it there, whether he does not go there, it all remains to be seen. So Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Al Nasser in Saudi Arabia is not yet confirmed, by the way. We may get a clearer picture after the World Cup or potentially, if you may say, during the January transfer window. But sticking to the FIFA World Cup 2022, can you imagine one guy born in Spain, in Madrid, and he decides to play for Morocco? He could have very well had a glorious life leading his skills in the La Liga. But Achraf Hakimi, what a sensational player he's turned out to be for Morocco. It was his penalty that ensured Morocco went into the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup 2022 by beating Spain. Remember, even in the 2018 World Cup encounter, Spain and Morocco had a pretty tough contest. At that time, Spain came out on top, but now Morocco have avenged the revenge and have defeated them 3-0 on penalties. So, Africa stands tall in the FIFA World Cup 2022 primarily because of Morocco. And if we have to look at it, Morocco could cause an upset. But Achraf Hakimi, all credit to that individual for a stunning performance. After the match, there was a photo which went very viral where Hakimi is going to the stands and hugging his mother. Remember, his parents have had a lot of sacrifices because they came from Morocco to Spain in adverse circumstances, and look at the way how he has repaid them back. Achraf Hakimi, well done, a true superstar indeed. From Morocco, we then move to Portugal, and remember, Ramos. Remember that name, folks. Ramos. His arrival in the FIFA World Cup itself came in absolute acrimony because look, Cristiano Ronaldo was dropped for the game against Switzerland. And whether this youngster would make an impact in the FIFA World Cup remained to be seen because at such a young start, at that too at the round of 16, would he step up to it? But actually he did. Ramos scored a hat-trick and Switzerland managed to were absolutely thrashed 1-6 by Portugal. Ramos, though, created history. He became the first individual after Miroslav Klose to score a hat-trick in just his first maiden appearance in the World Cup. That is how sensational Ramos has been. Whether Cristiano Ronaldo plays in the further games that Portugal will have, because look, Portugal will now take on Morocco. And if you want to look at the Messi versus Ronaldo clash that might happen in the final, all the stars are rather aligning in place because look, Netherlands take on Argentina. Brazil will take on Croatia, England will take on France, and now Portugal will take on Morocco in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup 2022. So, if we have to look at it, the stars are aligning, but Cristiano Ronaldo's situation is slightly more problematic than Lionel Messi. Messi is playing like a man possessed at this FIFA World Cup 2022. And that is where we see maybe Messi has the slight edge heading into the competition. Now from FIFA World Cup 2022, let us turn our attention to cricket. And today is the second ODI between India versus Bangladesh at the Sher-e-Bangla Stadium in Mirpur. Shikhar Dhawan came for the press conference and he clearly stated that Yes, we have analyzed the problem areas that were there because India, remember, lost that match due to poor fielding and also some rather inaccurate death bowling towards the end. Shikhar Dhawan has said that we have analyzed that, and that is why we will be aiming to come back stronger in the second ODI that is beginning today. But from Dhaka, let us shift our attention to Adelaide because there is a major update regarding the situation of Pat Cummins. The Australian skipper has been ruled out of the second test against West Indies. That will be the pink ball test in Adelaide. So Steve Smith takes over as the captain of the Australian team for the second test. Remember, Smith was the captain when Cummins last missed a test, and that was incidentally in Adelaide. Cummins was deemed a close contact to a coronavirus positive individual, and that is why he missed the pink ball test against England. So, for the second consecutive year, for no fault of his and because of an injury that he sustained in Perth, Pat Cummins has been ruled out of the second test against the West Indies starting on December 8th. And by the way, December 6th was a very special day. Do you know why? Because December 6th is the only date in this entire December calendar where there is no cricket action. Yes, folks, you guessed it right. There has been no cricket action. If you look at it, international cricket, if you have to look at any other form of cricket, there was no cricket on December 6th, with the exception of the Lanka Premier League, which was different, by the way. And Andre Fletcher scored a century in the Lanka Premier League game to ensure that his team got off to a great start. So, cricket, football, today there is no FIFA action, by the way. This is one of the two rest days that we have. 6th, 7th and 8th, there will be no FIFA action. So, that is the situation we have today. But we will be getting but there'll not be many updates, folks. Don't worry about all that. We'll be getting plenty of updates from Qatar. We'll be getting a lot of action from the Sher Bangla Stadium in Mirpur. Do subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis that we have. Because remember, this is the one-stop shop where you can get all the updates from all the sports globally. And we are also trying to build up. Look, this is the end of the tennis season. This is the end of the F1 season. But remember, hockey action will be continuing. The FIH Pro League, for example, South Africa emerged as one of the winners, and that's why they will now be part of the FIH Pro League. And we are also building up to the FIH World Cup in Qatar. Remember, FIH World Cup in Bhubaneswar and Rourkela, because the Hockey World Cup will be a crucial test for India, and they just came out of a very hard 1-4 loss to Australia in their recent encounters. So we are all building up even to the FIH World Cup that will be held in January 2023. And so I'll take some comments. Thanks, John McKay, for all the things. But that's sad. There's no cricket on 6th December. Well, you need a break somewhere. Ruben Loganathan is like telling me Morocco were lucky to win because they're practically defending all the time, and Spain were very poor in attacking. Portugal should be able to win as their attack is better than Spain. Ruben, I do agree. But again, it was very surprising as to why Spain played such conservative football for the second consecutive time in the FIFA World Cup. Even in 2018, they played conservative football against Russia, and they paid the price for it. And here now, they have once again paid the price, and that's why Morocco, all credit to them, are in the quarterfinals. But Ruben, you can also say that about Croatia. Remember, Croatia often made it a habit of taking the game deep and also going into penalties. 2018, they took the game deep against a lot of countries. So that is why you have to also say that Croatia are also in the same boat. So, Rubens, after 2015 restructure of England white ball teams, Indians were mocking them and said they can't keep playing there. But England thrashed India in the World Cup. The same thing happened to the England test team. Oh boy, the test team. I mean, Ben Stokes and the England test team are currently one of the toasts of world cricket, because look at the way how they defeated Pakistan. But if you have to look at it, when they say that we are not interested in playing for a draw, there was one instance when Virat Kohli had said, we want to win at all costs. Baseball has come much later, folks. It was Virat Kohli, the captain, who pushed for an aggressive approach, and he said, we want to win at every single cost. And he made India into that superpower. Remember, India were winning tests and ODIs consistently under Virat Kohli. So baseball is probably a sequel to what Virat Kohli actually said a couple of years before. So kudos to England, and remember, they are now preparing to seal the series when they take on Pakistan in the second test in Multan. But Pakistan will be without Haris Rauf. So it'll be very interesting to see how that shapes up to be. So do subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. We'll be back with more updates. Press the like, comment, and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, folks. And do join us for the toss at Mirpur at 11 p.m. Thank you. Bye bye.